Why, hello everyone, this is FilibusterFox, and I am joining you once again, live at 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern Time, at twitch.tv/FilibusterFox for some live streamed League of Legends. So join me today as we once again delve deep into the featured matches and observe some high-level gameplay, discuss what they're doing, and see what we can learn from it. I will be shoutcasting in a fairly traditional manner tonight. Excuse me as I bump my webcam angle just a bit here for a nice cup of tea. Delicious Earl Grey. It's a cold day today here in West Texas. You may have figured that out by the fact that I am indeed wearing a sweater here, a sweater I like, and drinking hot tea, and in general just trying to be warm. Now, that point aside, let's go right ahead, and I'm going to look through the featured matches here. One's 5:15. That will have to do. It's, after all, has the best Aurelia NA. So we are going to go right into this match here in spectate mode, one of the featured matches on League of Legends. And on the blue team, we have Best Aurelia NA playing Neely up top. We have Taeyeon Diana in mid, I think. We have Zero Insignia's Volibear down in the jungle. Chikasakatayeo and Diverge in the bot lane is Lulu and Kog'Maw. For the purple team, we have Loveshock. Hey, it's Loveshock again. He was the one who went AFK yesterday. Popper's OP, Wiki Waka, Studosaurus, and Dolphin Banana as... let's see, Tarek Gray's bot, Orianna mid, and Garen top with Namumu in the jungle. Now, we recognize the name Loveshock because that was the Sejuani yesterday who went AFK in the middle of a match and lost his team the game. Well, I guess they had lost it by that point. They were so far behind early on, but still, he went AFK during a ranked match. No love for Loveshock. Ah, delightful team. Now, let's see what we are looking at in this match. The blue team, once again, beating Loveshock. 8.6k to 7.6k gold with a nice 1,000 gold lead. 2 kills ahead. Neely up top has a kill on Loveshock. And down bot, Kog'Maw has a kill on Graves. Very nice starting situation for the blue team. Yes. People asking me if I have a plat border. I do. I do indeed have a plat border in most queues. It varies depending on the queue I am in. They have changed it so now your highest queue showing up instead of just your solo queue, which was always silver for me because I never bother with solo queue. But that is beside the point. Let's get right back to the game here. Volibear and Diana going right in on Orianna for a kill in the mid lane. Volibear going to go right into the jungle, but hey, there's a blue buff that they can take for free here. Lulu harassing this bot lane by herself while Kog'Maw goes to help. Diana starting it up, but Volibear's just around the course. Is Studosaurus going to be able to stop this? The Mumu walking right into them. There's 3 of them there. Mumu, get out of there. Oh no, Volibear's right in on you, but you're going the other way. Bot lane's coming. Tarek and Graves are on their way to help. Volibear does pick up the blue buff. Mumu begins to initiate his ult a little too early for the rest of the team to get there, but Graves is coming in with the smoke grenade, and he fires the buckshot, and down goes Volibear. Diana is in a lot of trouble too. Mumu's almost dead, but he flashes over along with Diana. He may be able to get the kill. Oh no, Lulu getting in there, just doing enough damage to ensure that Diana survives and gets the kill. We seeing a 1-for-1 exchange there. Volibear dead, Mumu dead, but that does give Tarek the blue buff from that fight. So that's still going to the support for the purple team, making it not so bad a thing. But now blue team leads by 3 kills. Neely and Garen having a bit of a fight up top, but Best Aurelia NA seems to be better than our old least favorite Loveshock. And that gives the blue team a 1.6k gold advantage. Nice spear. Down bot, Kog'Maw with 48 farm to Graves 49, but he's got 1 kill, 1 assist. To Graves, 1 death, 1 assist. Nice little advantage there for Kog'Maw. Not sure where the first blood went. Judging from the gold differences, I would probably say it's on Kog'Maw, actually. But it's hard to tell. It may either be on Neely. Little difficult to know. And let's see, I could use a little bit more tea here while nothing is happening. Ah, delicious tea. No, I miss Britain. Anyways. in mid. Diana just being as aggressive as she can be on Orianna. Popper's OP, almost below half health. Diana barely taking any damage from that trade. Best Aurelia NA doing a lot of damage to Loveshot, and I really hope that Loveshot continues to lose game. One, because, you know, I hate levers, and having left in the match we were spectating yesterday makes him pretty high on my I don't really care for you guy list. But hey, he's also playing Garen, and I lost pretty hard to a Garen last night as top Evelyn. That was a painful match there, so I'm not happy with Garen right now. He's on my bad list there, and we're just going to ignore him and go right down to the bot lane here, where Lulu's going to try and poke up the Graves a bit, but Taric with blue buff just means infinite heals, and that's going to be a little trouble for this bot lane to have to deal with. Volibear looks like he wants something to happen on Orianna in the mid, waiting for Diana to come back to lane, but it's taking too long. He came at a bad time when there was no one in mid to help him gank. Garen and Neely both basically sustaining up top. Garen being very aggressive right now, but not quite accomplishing that much. Orianna going B, Diana following suit. Volibear down in the bot lane, sitting within a blue buff ward here. I think that's a blue buff ward. Yeah, or blue team ward. Yeah, it's blue team. And Volibear's going in. Taric is caught in the middle here, but hey, Amumu is there too. Volibear tossing Taric back over to get Kog'Maw out of the danger zone. Danger zone. Okay, that wasn't really sung either to the songs or in the pitch of it, but I don't care. That danger zone proved to be non-fatal for both teams. And we'll have a bit of tea as we wait on an event to happen. Blue team is picking up Dragon like they want to take it. Ah, tea is so good. There was an Amumu in mid, but Diana in no danger is continuing to harass. Ult over to Orianna, who in turn also ults, but the winning of that trade, oh, very nice for Diana. Getting another ult off with that cooldown reduction. If she hits it after hitting with her Q, she doesn't have to worry about the cooldown. She takes a lot of damage in return and may die here to the Ignite, and the Ignite finishes her off. Volibear did take the Dragon, but 1 for 1 in mid lane, each of them getting a kill on the other. Garen diving Aurelia under the tower here. He's going to start taking up the tower, but he's doing so much damage to Neely that Neely just barely gets away alive. And Leshuk just walks away. Taric warding up the Dragon with a pink ward, but too late. They already took it, giving them a nice global gold advantage. Uh-oh, 2.2k gold. 12 minutes in, we've got a 3-kill lead and 2.2k gold lead for the blue team. No towers killed by either side yet. None of them looking particularly threatened. Well, that top tower for purple is in really bad shape. That's the closest tower to being dead, with only 660 hit points remaining. We're on a returning mid now with Diana to engage. Diana mid, a thing we're not seeing a whole lot of these days. She was really popular for a while back before she was nerfed at some point. But I am still fond of Diana. I just don't play her nearly as much as I mean to. Garen getting to the point where he's very tanky and is doing lots of damage by just building defense and having a long sword or a Doran's blade. Gonna start giving him a lot more trouble, but Volibear's there to steal the enemy blue buff. Diana a little hurt from this Orianna here, not quite able to get there. Mumu showing up for the blue buff, denying this blue team invade. Taric and Graves on the way as well. Diana and Volibear potentially a lot of trouble here. It's 4-on-2. They're wisely leaving, not overly getting green, trying to steal that blue buff at the cost of their own lives. At least Taric will not have it this time, and that is a blessing for the bot team. Purple seems to know that Volibear is there and not care, but hey, no way. There are 4 of them on the way. Orianna is close enough that she will be in this fight. The Lulu ult doing a very nice job of keeping Volibear alive. Very, very large bear there with the Lulu ult. Oh, the Orianna ult slowing them down long enough for Kog'Maw to get taken down, and Lulu is in a lot of trouble too. Volibear is going to get out of there okay, but Lulu dies, and oh, Volibear goes right back in trying to finish off Taric. Keeps him there long enough for the tower to finish the job. The shield from Orianna not enough to keep Taric alive under the tower for that long. Purple team doing a nice job of closing up the gap in kills. Mid tower going down to Diana. Immediately pushing as hard as she can, trying to take a tower in return for that basically lost fight for the purple team there. Now only 2 kills ahead, but still with a 3,000 gold lead from the global gold of that dragon and the tower. Love Shock now looking really bad off. Aurelia tanking the tower by herself, just auto-attacking it and just taking as much damage as she can, but she does manage to kill the tower before taking more than half her hit points of damage. Amumu is coming for a gank with Love Shock, and Best Aurelia NA is going to walk out of there before the badness goes down. A ward well placed to know that Amumu is there. Back in mid, the blue tower is in fairly good shape. Bot lanes, both towers are pretty well off, and top blue tower is barely scratched. Now 2 towers ahead, the gold lead very advantageous for the blue team once again. Oh, that spear going all the way. There it goes. Oh, hit with the spear from the second outer tower, just all the way across the map. Hit Garen inside the well, the Nexus, whatever it is. The well, I believe, is the phrase I am looking for. One farm ahead for Kog'Maw, but he's 1-1-2 to Graves' 0-1-3. Slight advantage there. Lulu is 0-1-3 to Tarek's 2-1. Behind Tarek there, Tarek has 2 kills, but that's not that big of a deal for the blue team. And a 3-0 to Oriana's 2-2-1. And the junglers, Volibear 1-1-3 to Amumu 0-1-3. So slight advantage across the board for the blue team, with the exception of the support player. Farm advantages generally in favor of blue team, but not by a whole lot. The stun catching Kog'Maw. Everyone's going right into Kog'Maw. The ult from Amumu not able to catch the Kog'Maw, who is knocked out of range. Lulu is going to die there, though. But Kog'Maw is just back, doing all his DPS that he can. Diana takes all of the damage from Graves and Oriana, and none of the purple team go down there. Oh, sorry, Tarek goes down there, but none of the rest of them go down in exchange for Lulu and Diana. Kog'Maw is in a lot of trouble now. Oh, he's able to turn around and juke around Graves for the Oriana, but is he going to be able to catch her with the passive? No, he's not. He's going to go back for Graves, and plus he's going to hit, and Graves' Dolphin Banana is going to survive that situation there with a few hit points left. Garen right in on Volibear, who may be able to get away with just a sliver of health there. And this bot tower is going to go down. The Volibear with 30 hit points, not able to stay in defense. Oriana, very low, only 200 hit points, but there's no one left who can really fight her off. Best Aurelia NA top against Studosaurus, 1-on-1. Niki trying her best to push up this tower here and get the advantage while everyone is down bot. The tower already at half health is nice situation there for the blue team. She's trying her best to just harass Amumu until he's forced to leave, but soon Amumu will have help, and Nili is just getting out of dodge before situations get worse. Going B in a situation, in a bush that is awarded by both teams. Tarek looking to clear the wards near Dragon, perhaps enable his own team to take Dragon, or at least force Blue to engage there. Some delicious Earl Grey tea for the show. Now, the kills have equalized at 7-7, 2 towers to 1 tower, with only a 2k gold advantage remaining for the blue team. But they're a little further ahead on that second tower than any of the other towers. Oriana shut down by Diana. Diana looking like she may try to fight retreat with this Graves, doing some good damage as he chases up, but it's not enough. Neatly picking up a kill with Lulu and Volibear on Tarek. They're going to be able to take the dragon here. Graves trying to hold Diana off, maybe get a kill if he can get the opportunity here. Amumu and Garen both nearby. Diana going a little in on Graves there, picks up the kill on Graves, but Garen is going to finish off Diana with the spin to win. Lulu, Volibear, and Needly finish off the dragon. Garen is caught out of position there, and there is no Amumu anywhere nearby. He's over in mid lane. He may get cut off here if they're able to catch up to him, but it doesn't look like they're going to catch him. Maybe maybe they'll land a stun here on the Garen, but it doesn't look like they're going to try. They're just going to ward up a pink ward to kill the ward in the mid lane. A very interesting selection of ward location, but hey, if you're going to guarantee a ward kill, I guess that's a reason to use a pink ward. Starting the blue buff for Oriana, who shows up just in time to make it quite nicely. Purple team losing their bot outer turret thanks to the push from Kog'Maw immediately going back top to push out the lane. A very tanky melee. There's a Warmogs on there, and Brutalizer, and 80 immediately. It looks like no AP, but lots of AD. Going for a cat form with lots of tankiness. Volibear holding them off the mid tower. Herrick and Orianna mid. Mumu just around the corner, waiting for someone to get out of position, get a little greedy. And Diana is the right person to look for a bit of greed. Left trying to harass Nidalee away, but Nidalee very, very tanky and both AD. The rest of purple team in mid, except for Graves. Blue team is in mid, going in, but getting slowed down by Orianna and her W, which is Dissonance. Garen going be in a bush, being spotted by Nidalee. Miss the spear, but it's going to keep him tied up for a while, keeping him up top. Graves, that's his name, Graves, down in the bot lane, pushed up this inner tower, but went ahead and left, leaving the minions to do a little bit of damage, and forcing Blue to react to that situation. Blue wasting a little time in mid, trying to engage the fight and not succeeding. Mumu's going to go ahead and start up the red buff for whomever will take it. Will it be a Mumu? Looks like a Mumu's just going to go ahead and take it himself. On top, immediately pushing, trying to get this tower down in vengeance for actually not having killed it earlier. But Stotosaurus is going to successfully stop these minions from pushing up on it. Meanwhile, mid, Kog'Maw Lulu against Orianna Tarek. Graves just around the corner, taking Wraiths. Diana's coming in from the side. They're looking to see if they can set up a gank here, but Purple sees them coming and wards and balls the bush to prevent Diana from sneaking right in. Taeyin trying to get as many kills as possible. 6 and 3. The most kills in the game, definitely leading his team. Doing the majority of the killing, although plenty of assists to go around the team. A 2-kill lead for the blue team at the 21-minute mark with a 4.5k gold advantage. 1 tower for the purple team killed. 3 towers for the blue team. Looking like they want to engage here. They catch Lulu with the Orianna ult, and down she goes. Graves all over, but Garen all over, but Graves picking up the kill. Kog'Maw and Diana alone. Volibear comes to try to stop this 5-man push up in the mid lane. It's not going to be enough. The Mumu ult goes down. That's going to leave a dead Diana there very, very quickly. A little bit of tower damage isn't really going to stop the purple team there. Nidalee force pushing that top lane tower to try to avenge the loss of the mid tower. Purple doing a very good job of getting together and forcing a team fight on a caught-out team. Losing Lulu there slowed down some of their peel and defense at that tower, allowing them to go right in for Diana under it. Nidalee is going to pick up this tower here, but Garen is going to be there in time. Herrick's too far away to really help. The rest of purple team being chased down by Mumu. Oh, not quite landing the toss on Orianna, who gets away with barely anything, but it leaves Mumu out of position, who's trying to chase down Volibear, but hey, here comes Graves. He finishes off Volibear, and that leaves Kog'Maw in a lot of trouble because he suddenly lost his tanky turret. And Kog'Maw now ulted by Lulu, trying to get a little aggressive there, but it is 5 on 2 here. They really need to get out of this situation before Garen can get there. Garen Flash still slowed though. Is he going to be able to catch up to Kog'Maw here and do enough damage? No, it doesn't look like he will. He's going to get slowed by Lulu and Diana and the tower, and the 2 of them will be able to finish him off before Kog'Maw dies. Diana picking up another kill in that situation. Tarek in a lot of trouble now, being chased by Beshareliane. Wicca a lot trouble. Oh, the ult from Diana going right in to get her into this fight once again. Not quite able to catch up that well, but Nidalee all over the chase, picking up the last hit kill on Tarek, leaving a Mumu Graves the only one standing for the purple team. Orianna just respawning now. Nidalee doing some decent damage to Graves with just a little bit of poke, trying to keep him low enough so that she can sit there and take the tower with him under it. Nidalee so very fast, 1 AD at killing towers. Oh, the Orianna completely missing, sending the shield onto Graves. Graves dodges out of the way to avoid the Nidalee attack, but that means the ult from Orianna completely wasted behind the tower on all of your own friendliness means. Isn't going to do anything at all to anyone ever, and that ult on cooldown is going to be big for the next team fight coming up. Nidalee swinging back up to the top lane to push that out. This near inner tower already half dead just from that one push from Nidalee. Blue team now 4.3k gold ahead with a 2-kill lead and a 2-tower lead. getting ready for the next dragon to spawn. Shouldn't be long now. I wish I had timers on it like they do in the tournaments. That would be absolutely fantastic, but can't have everything. And Mr. Riley and NA just doing a little bit slow pushing here. Garen here to stop it. Immediately looking to engage it, but Amumu's right around the corner. She's wisely getting out of there before too much trouble comes her way. The rest of blue team catching Tarek and Orianna. Are they actually going to be able to catch up and stop the situation? No, Orianna Ball is going to zone them out to finish the Tarek. The rest of purple team coming in, coalescing in this mid lane. I need a bit of tea, so hopefully no action will happen in the next few seconds. Lulu out of position, in a lot of trouble here, but she's going to get out quite nicely. A purple one from the Tarek to kill the pink ward of the opposing team. And Volibear and the rest of the blue team looking to engage. Neely's up top. It's 5-on-4 here if they were to engage. Lulu is split off very far. Looks like Volibear only wants to discourage them from trying to take this dragon, but they've got the positioning, they've got the numbers. Neely's up top, and Purple is going to know it really soon if they don't know it already. She is in vision. There you go, the pings up top. Amumu ults in. Advantage toss gets Diana and Lulu caught by that. Kog'Maw's off behind, completely left alone there. The teleport from Neely brings her in behind the fight, and so much damage going down that Kog'Maw left alone. And 2 kills for the blue team and 1 for the purple team already. Volibear finally goes down to Orianna there. Amumu getting away with a sliver of health, but being chased down by the Neely. Double kill from the Kog'Maw, and he's going for Orianna, catches her with his slow, and that's gonna be enough for him to catch up with the old hits there. Oh, Orianna using the speed boot, but Kog'Maw misses that last living artillery, and Orianna's gonna get away there with barely any help. The rest of the team, Amumu is chased down by Neely. The surrender vote failing 3-2. Blue team now leading by 4 kills and a 5.2k gold advantage. They're going to go mid here, and they're going to be able to take the tower for free. That top inner tower is already dead, and they're going to take this down very quickly and be able to take the next tower before the blue team purple can really respawn if they so choose. But no, they're going to back out, and they're going to go for the dragon. They're going to get a little more global gold. They're going to get further ahead. They're going to play it safe. They're going to win the game by playing solidly, not giving up any mistakes, and continuing to increase the advantage instead of losing it. Lulu calmly taking down that purple buff. Purple pinging up the Baron buff, trying to take it while the blue team is distracted with Dragon. Blue team's going to have to react quickly because they don't have much ward coverage in that area. They're not going to see purple team going for it, but they are pinging up the Baron buff. They know that they're going for it. They know that that is the opportunity there, and they have spotted the enemy doing that. Volibear's going to get spotted and get chased a little, but Diana is going to distract them a little to get them around from behind this, giving time for the rest of the purple team to show up and try and help them. Bandage toss missed by the Amumu, but the ult goes down on Diana from Orianna, who's going to be in a lot of trouble here. Diana dying finally to the entire team chasing her down. Volibear in a lot of trouble, and Neely running off the other way. You're not going to catch Neely, purple team. Go ahead and give up on it. The more you chase Neely, the less you're going to get accomplished in this time. Kog'Maw pushing up the bot lane, going to take that in their tower unless blue team can, or purple team can get there in time. But no, what are they going to do? Are they going to go for Baron? Are they going to stop Kog'Maw? They have to decide quickly. There's enough damage here left with Lulu and Neely to force them. But Tarek hits the stun on Neely. Bandage toss goes down as well, and the Christmas sad mummy. Oh, Neely's so tanky though. The ult from Lulu keeping her alive, knocking up everyone around her, and she's going to try and get out of there with barely any health left. If they can land another snare or slow on her, she is in a lot of trouble. She's going to stick around, able to spear into this Baron pit here and stay near for the fight. Purple team already doing Baron. Kog'Maw has finally come back to help the rest of the team. All of the blue team is here except Diana, ready to fight, ready to tank this Baron buff from the purple team. Tarek goes right in for the Kog'Maw, but Kog'Maw is unlearned by the rest of the team. Everyone is focusing Neely, who dies very quickly there. But Amumu and Tarek both very low. Graves going right in for Kog'Maw. Garen as well. Lulu not able to save him by herself. Diana's coming to help Volibear in the back lanes while Graves and Garen was going out for the Kog'Maw. Garen and Graves going for Lulu once again, but here comes Diana for the kill on Tarek and Kog'Maw for the kill on Graves. That's another dead Garen for the blue team. Orianna's going to try to go be here. Is she going to be able to be cut by the Volibear? Volibear runs past these spots every time. He manages to flip her, and he's going to probably die there for that. That was not really the best call there, Volibear. Very exciting attempt, but not the best call. It did delay her though. She's not gonna be back and heal in time to defend this tower. She'll be back in time for the inhibitor if Kog'Maw cannot kill. Oh, the tower. Throat. Power surviving long enough for Mumu to be in a situation to help. The Bandage toss hitting minion, not quite getting to either Diana or Kog'Maw. who were unable to finish off the tower there. Baron not taken by either team yet. That fight just as devastating for both teams. A little in the favor of the blue team there, but they didn't really take much off of it. Diana going crazy on Orianna there, trying to pick up the kill. Orianna very squishy, but with a Mumu there to help her. Too much crowd control for Diana. Finished the job, and she died. Taking up a red buff before going B. Purple team may make another attempt on Baron here soon, or maybe they're going to decide to farm up and try to catch up. They're 7,000 gold behind. That 4 kill deficit, 3 towers behind. Their remaining inhibitor towers are pretty well off except for mid, and this inner tower outside in the bot lane is in pretty good shape too, but it is fairly exposed. Blue team still not having lost their top outer tower, nor any of the other inner towers. We're about to hit the 30-minute mark with a 4-kill lead for the blue team. It's an 7.2k gold advantage. Losing track of an invisible blue buff to me. Couldn't see that blue buff at all. Graves and Needly having a little duel up the top lane. Needly, it looks like she's going to win that, and she does. Dolphin Banana killed by Best Aurelia NA, who is going to get out of there with a red buff. Garen's on the way, along with Tarek, but Lulu's there to run interference. Nice spear from Needly hitting that Tarek quite nicely. Doing a bit of damage there, but now Needly is out of position here. Oh, the banish toss missed by a Mumu, and it's going to give him a lot of trouble in keeping up in this fight here. Diana coming up and exhausted back in the back. She may be able to kill the Tarek here if she stays in for it, but she's going to try to get out of there alive if she can. Bad engage there from their Diana, and the hourglass going down, but not quite enough to save her from the 4 purple team that were focusing her and her alone. Now Kog'Maw just split pushing the bot lane. He's going to take a tower or 2 here. Volibear and Needly here trying to stall this blue team from being able to take Baron or anything. Tarek is very, very low, but he's going to be fine. Killing him is not a priority. Distracting the team, however, keeping them locked away from this Kog'Maw, pushing this inhibitor. Every second he gets to shoot is another chunk off of this tower. And power damage hurting Kog'Maw so much. Graves winning that duel very nicely. Killing spree down in the bot lane as the kill on Volibear is picked up. Needly in a lot of trouble too. The tower not nearly enough to take down this very, very tanky Luxruck Garen. Lulu not really helping that much at this point, but she's getting caught out a little in these situations. That was a bad engage from the blue team there, though they are getting some push from it. Kog'Maw continuing to push out this bottom lane, minions pushing out the top lane themselves. They just engaged far too spaghetti-like. They strung out and got separated by the purple team. Purple team focusing on the enemy. Now only 1 kill lead for the blue team. Lulu catching Tarek before he can escape. Diana possibly going to pick up the kill here. The flash securing it. She's going to try and chase it down Orianna, but Orianna's going to get away with her double buff. Graves behind Lulu along with a Mumu, but here come Garen and Orianna. They can't fight here for the blue team. Blue team either needs to get more people here, or they need to just keep split pushing, keep 2 people here to keep harassing this blue team, pick them apart and distract them like they have been doing pretty nicely. The engage on the Baron beginning. Noticed by the blue team now. Blue team going to back out from the Baron engage. Here comes Kog'Maw. Needly's not anywhere nearby, but remember she does have teleport. Is teleport available, Needly? Yes, it is. She can get into this fight at any time. At going to a ward, she's going to start by taking the dragon and try and kill that before the fight happens. Purple team, Garen and Graves and Tarek back in the base, giving an opportunity for a fight here for the blue team. We may see Needly teleport up top and push that out if some sort of engage happens, or the purple team spreads out too much. Dragon for the blue team gets them further ahead, keeping their 8k gold advantage despite the kills being equalized more. Farm just dominant on this Needly and the Kog'Maw. Volibear and Diana behind against their counterparts, but not by much. We'll be pushing out the bot lane. We're going to stop her. Garen pushing out top, but no one there to stop him. Diana's on the way, but he's not going to get there in time. Tarek counter-warding this Baron. while Garen takes the top tower. Lee there, but it's not going to be in time to save the tower. She's going to try and clear off this wave as fast as she can, so she can help here. Kog'Maw picking up the kill on Graves near Baron. Garen wanting to get in there and finish this off. Oh, a lot of damage on the Garen, but he's going to just get away because he is so very, very tanky. Neatly just split pushing by herself, taking the inhibitor tower. Purple team is engaging here with the ult very nicely, catching Diana. A lot of damage going down to her, but Kog'Maw is getting in the back, getting to engage. Everyone is trying to get to Kog'Maw, letting everyone else just stay and do damage. They did a lot of damage on Diana early, but then they went for Kog'Maw and left her alone, allowing her to put her damage right back into the fight. And Carrick and Amumu in a lot of trouble here. Garen just completely different direction. Had chased down Kog'Maw for the kill, but Needly by herself is just pushing up the enemy base. No one left from the purple team to defend. Graves is now back up. Needly can one-on-one, has proven it before, but she's out of mana, and the purple team surrenders right there at the 34-minute, 55-second mark, 27-22, with blue team with a 10k gold advantage after winning that last team fight. Oh boy, my throat is a little tired from that. Talk all day at work and then come home and talk some more on the stream. Go ahead and close that. All right, everyone. I'm just going to make this one a short day once again, much like yesterday. I am off the next 2 days, so hopefully we'll see a bit longer of a stream this weekend. Join me once again, 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern time, every day at twitch.tv/FilibusterFox. For some live League of Legends content. Usually shoutcasted, occasionally I'll be playing, but for the most part it'll be like that last match where I shoutcast and occasionally analyze what is going on. Well, everyone, it's been a pleasure once again, and I will see you next time.